Hi friends, welcome to market analysis. On this chart, I will be analyzing Api3. Api3 has been gaining strength for the past few sections and it's approaching its prior resistance zone, which is likely to create a new or which is likely to resume its uptrend. Let me zoom in and analyze the chart so you can see the details of what is happening in Api3. At the beginning of the at the top of the trend, at the top of the range of the pattern, it's at 1.749. That's the highest price Api3 rise to before it starts dropping. And when you check the chart, let's analyze each bar one after the other. The following bar is an inside bar and it has a lower volume. That is telling us that the institutional traders are holding tight. They are not selling their position. Only the amateur and the weak holders are selling their coin. The following bar is a blue bar. It closed around the top of the range and the volume is less. Then it's still not doing much. While the next bar is a red bar. It closes down and the volume was less. So it's telling us that the traders are holding tight. They are not selling their position, followed by a blue bar, and the volume is less as well. Then we have this large red bar. It sold and it touched the 200-day moving average. The volume is still below the average volume. Amateur traders sold, but institutional traders are holding tight. The next bar is also a downward bar. It's close towards the bottom of the range. The volume is less. The next bar also, it's also a down bar and the volume is less as well. Then we have a blue bar with a less volume. We also have a red bar, a lower volume, a less volume. All these bars, they are like tight trading. The volume is less, it's not doing much. It's just telling us that the institutional traders are on the sidelines. They are waiting for Api3 to either come and retest its prior resistance zone and break it to the upside, or they are just undecided at the moment. Then we have the blue bar. It's still a very tight trading bar. It has less volume and the bar is also less. The next bar too is also, the volume is very less, but the bar close at the top of the range is telling us there is a little enthusiasm but no volume to support. Then we have this bar, a very huge outside bar. It's trading, it's close, very close to the top of the range and the volume is still higher than the prior 5 section, but the volume is well below the average volume, which is still not doing very much. On this particular bar, we had a very high volume. It's above the average volume, almost twice the average volume, and the bar is closing above the average, above the midpoint of the range. It's trading towards the top of the bar. That is telling us that the institutional traders are gaining interest in this particular asset and they are like loading up shares in Api3. So I will add Api3 to our watch list and check what's going to happen immediately Api3 rise above 1.749. Let me zoom in and let's see how Api3 has been performing earlier. Since the start of the year, Api3 have little run up. Then it's enter into a range bound. Api3 has been ranging for an extended period of time. It has huge volume, institutional support, then it couldn't progress. It falls into a range zone, but the volume was less. And as the volume is less, that is fine. That is telling us that professionals are holding tight, they're on the sidelines, waiting for the next move. We'll be watching API3 closely. Immediately API3 rises above the top of its resistance zone, we expect an uptrend to resume. That is my analysis on API3. If this analysis really helps your trading, subscribe to my channel, comment on the video, and if you have any question, you can also comment on the video. I will respond to your question. Like the video as well. Thank you.